Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kathy and online you can find me as Orphea333. Today we are barefaced, not wearing any makeup at all because we are doing face masks. And the reason for this is because we wanted to do a more chit-chat video about how we met. So if you're interested, keep on watching, and we're also doing a small giveaway of these masks. So before we get started, first things first, we're doing a giveaway of some of these Korean face masks. We found these at our local drugstore and we were like impressed by that they had them. So we want to share the love of these masks with you guys since they are really good. I have a red cherry lip mask, a panda refreshing mask, and a bubble sheet mask. And if you want to win these three masks, this is open worldwide for anyone over 18 or with their parents' permission. You have to be subscribed to both our channels and let us know in the comments what your plans are for the summer or for the holidays, because I know it's not summer everywhere. So yeah, those are the simple things you have to do to participate into the giveaway to win these three masks. This is open for 2 weeks worldwide. If you still have any questions, feel free to ask below. And now we're gonna apply one of our face masks each, and I'm gonna talk to you about how we met and kind of the backstory of all the bullshit that happened before we met. So yeah, if you're interested, keep on watching, and yeah, let's apply the face masks.
Yes.
So now that our face masks are applied, let's get into the chit-chat part of this video, how we met. Now we're gonna go way back. We're gonna go back 8 to 9 years to 2009, 2010. And this is actually the period when I was moving back from the French part of Belgium to the Flemish part of Belgium. I didn't have any friends and I just went to a few events in Antwerp that were for alternative people. The Vampire Party meetups, like the meetups at Groenplaats, which is like a square in Antwerp, and at Vents, where back then it was still a goth store.
Yeah.
And while I was in Vents for one of the first times that I was there all by myself, there were a few goth people in there as well. And one of them was the person that became my boyfriend. Now he was there with 3 other girls, which for some reason didn't ring any alarm bells for me.
Because we were naive. We were 18 or something.
I was 18, 19?
I was also 18 something.
Yeah, I think I was 17, 18 maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I met him there, and then that day I actually talked with him a lot. But back then he was still in a relationship with this really cool girl who was in a rock band, etc. But they were having a lot of troubles, and he would always talk to me about the troubles he was having with her, etc. So I was just like a friend of his at that point. Now, they broke up shortly after I met him, and I was not in a relationship at that point. I just broke up with my previous boyfriend because I moved and he didn't want to travel as far to see me. So I didn't have a boyfriend or anything at the time. So I was open. I mean, I wasn't against meeting someone. So after a few times that we met up in Antwerp or in Ghent, we actually started dating, so we became a couple. Now, I think with him, I was Facebook official and stuff because I was constantly posting pictures of him and me. We did photo shoots together. I helped him with his Japanese shit that he was always into. So basically, he dragged me into his world. We spent a lot of time together. Now, because I was still in school during the week, it was very hard for me and him to stay in contact through the day. So only in the evenings would I hear him. We would talk on the phone or through Skype, but only for a few hours because our work schedules, well, his work schedule and my sleeping schedule were kind of mixed up. So I would only hear him in the evening for a few hours. Now, one weekend on two, I had my summer job or my student job, and the other weekends I went to him. And during those weekends that I was working at McDonald's, so I couldn't really be in contact with him except after my working hours, which wasn't a problem to me. Now, after a while, I started noticing that he was kind of weird. Now, the moment that I knew that he had been cheating on me is actually the moment that one of the girls he cheated me on with contacted me. She was like, hey, I'm not sure if you were aware of this photo shoot I did with your boyfriend. I hope you were okay with it. It was really fun. I hope you liked the pictures. And I was like, What photo shoot? What is she talking about? So I look at the pictures, and it's like a gothic photo shoot, couple photo shoot. Basically, they were kissing, they were holding hands. It was like a very romantic set photo shoot. And I asked my boyfriend, like, what is this? What's happening? What's going on with this? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, I should have told you. And I'm like, why don't you tell me about this photo shoot? Like, I helped him with most of his photo shoots, like the makeup and the hair and the preparation of the outfit. So I knew about, basically, I thought everything he was doing. And apparently that was one of the days that he told me he was going to buy me a birthday present into Ghent, and he didn't want it to spoil it for me. So he just told me, like, I'm gonna not be available this afternoon, I'm gonna be in Ghent searching for a birthday present for you. I don't want you to know in advance what it is, so I'm gonna shut off my phone. And I didn't think anything of it because I was young and naive. Now after that girl, who I'm also friends with, by the way, she's really awesome. After that girl, I was really doubtful about the relationship, and I was like, we're gonna put this on hold, I don't want this shit anymore. You have one final chance to retrieve yourself, or to,
get yourself
together and explain to me what the hell is going on. During that time, Cindy came with him to Vampire Party. I don't think that you were dating yet,
but
already.
Because I couldn't tell anything about it.
Yeah, so he comes to Vampire Party with Cindy, who I've never seen before. We talked, I don't think we talked a lot because I was super pissed. I just wanted to figure things out with my, at the time, well, on hold boyfriend, but still my boyfriend technically. So I went outside with him and it was like, yeah, no, we're not a couple anymore, I don't want to see you anymore, I don't want to be with you anymore. I was like, okay, fine, then this is the end, this stops right now. And when I go back inside, I see him going to you and kissing you. I was like, what the hell is this shit?
I did not know that happened, to be honest.
Yeah, like, I was super pissed. I was beyond pissed. I don't think I've ever left a party that early.
Whoa.
And while that was happening, I was outside talking to people, being very pissed and still having to wait before I could go home. And that's when a lot of people came to me like, yeah, didn't you know? I was like, no, if no one tells me, I can't know this shit. And apparently he has cheated with me, on me with at least 4 other girls.
Yes, 8 with me.
Yeah,
that's all I know that we're aware of at least.
Yeah, that we're aware of. And it's actually not ever been him who told me anything,
always the other people
who confessed about it. It's always the other party, the girls, that he kind of tricks into relationships. And he always goes for the new girls. He always goes for the people
very young girls
that don't have a lot of connections yet into the alternative scene. He always picks those ones out, the young ones.
Naive ones that he can manipulate easily and
I think that's basically what he does, what he's
manipulating,
manipulating, cheating, lying.
He's a serial cheater, basically.
But fun fact, I think he's still together with the girl he cheated on with you.
I have no idea, to be honest.
Well, he vanished from the internet. Like, one of the girls he cheated on us with, I think. She made a huge public post about it. She made like huge drama about it and like uncovering his secret, uncovering the cheating. And that's when a lot of shitstorm came onto him because he was a bigger alternative model and then no one wanted to work with him anymore. So yeah, he didn't come to the parties anymore because he knew everyone knew what he was up to. Like, he couldn't hide it anymore. And now he's just never to be found anymore.
Nowhere to be found.
He doesn't have Facebook anymore. He doesn't have his model pages anymore. I'm not sure if he lives in Belgium still. Like, he just vanished off the face of the earth, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, then after that, he and Cindy were no longer a thing. Then is when I started kind of talking to you. And I knew she was from Brussels. So one of the times that I wanted to go to Brussels, I was like, I want someone to help me out in Brussels because I had never been there before. And I posted on Facebook, I think, like, who's from Brussels, who wants to show me around, I want to go shopping, see a few stores. They were one of the first persons to reply. So that's how we like met up in Brussels, and then we discovered during that shopping date that we had a lot more in common than we thought. So that was
we had
really
a great time that day.
That was fun. And then afterwards we just kept in touch through Facebook and through other social media. And when I was like starting my YouTube and when I was still working on my blog, you were commenting a lot. So when I switched from my blog to YouTube, I was like, why don't you do that as well? And that's how I got her into YouTube eventually. And now every year we try to collaborate like a few times when it's possible for us. So like at least once a year, hopefully more.
Yeah.
Like this year, this is already the second time?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. The second, maybe the third. Well, no, the other time was right before I moved, I think.
Yeah, no, it was in March that we met up. It was still snowing.
It was still snowing, yes. So yeah, we try to collab more on our channel because we have a lot of things in common. We're also very different. Like I'm black, she's Carl Pearl,
Punk.
punk, goth, but we come from the same principles. Like lying and cheating is wrong. You have to be faithful to the person you're with, and like if you have those basic values in common, I think that immediately kind of bonds.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how we met. That's the bullshit story behind it. For the people who know who we're talking about, please
don't not mention him.
Don't mention the name.
We don't name drop here. We don't.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to get even more bullshit because we have been through so many bullshit about this.
It's our past. It lays in the past. We just wanted to discuss it because people asked about it. So
yeah, and because it's just a weird story about how we met. Like we met through our cheating boyfriend, who was both our boyfriends at the time. Like he was still dating me when he was with you.
Indeed.
And like afterwards, I discovered that he had like girls over for sleepovers on the nights that I was working because he knew that I would be sleeping anyway. So he just had girls come over there.
Yeah, same thing with me.
It's like, what the fuck? Anyhow. So this was our story about how we met. We are gonna remove the face masks. If you want to win the 3 face masks, we both are giving them away. So you can win one on my channel, one package, and one on Cindy's channel. To enter, you have to be subscribed to both of our channels and leave a comment on the video. So what you're doing this summer or the following months that are coming, if there's any holidays where you are, if you have any fun plans, we would love to know. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to go to Cindy's channel to see her part of like how we met, so her backstory. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. This is the least amount of makeup I've ever worn in a video, and I'm really surprised that like I'm making this video because this is not my usual content at all, but I think it's fun.
Yeah.
So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to get notifications of every video we make, because YouTube sucks and doesn't notify people anymore. Thank you for watching and we will see you soon. Bye!